YouTube, what is good? As always, thank you guys for tuning into my channel. Today I am headed to a marijuana farm deep in the mountains of Medellin. But before I take you guys there, I just want to make sure we got some things straight. And just in case YouTube tries to take down my video, I need to make sure they got some things straight too. Weed is essentially legal in Medellin, Colombia. I can't speak for the rest of Colombia. The average Colombian can have up to 20 plants of marijuana, and it is 100% legal. And you can carry up to 20 grams of marijuana, and that is 100% legal. So everything you're seeing in this video is 100% legal. I am not in America. I am in Medellin, Colombia, where the rules are a little bit different. All right. So with that being said, guys, enjoy the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you later. One more other important thing. For this tour, I was not the main focus, as I should not be, as I should be. I don't know. So most of this is narrated. I have the same information as the tourists, so I narrate most of this. So this will not be a large talking video on my end. This is just showing you the process of the marijuana, showing it being grown. I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but just know I will not be talking too much in this video. It'll just be more of a narration and watching the actual process of making this amazing plant. All right, last thing, enjoy. The cable car experience in itself was like an entire different tour. It was literally gorgeous going up the mountains and just kind of experiencing cable cars from a basic transportation type of perspective. You know, usually in different countries, if you guys have ever taken a cable car, it's like a tourist thing. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna take a cable car and it's so much fun. But in Medellin, they take cable cars as public transportation. So as you would take an Uber or you would take the metro to work, these people take cable cars up and down the mountains every single day. So really cool experiencing it from that perspective and just getting a chance to actually see the city, because the views from this place were absolutely amazing. So I don't even think anybody on the tour knew that we would be going to this park. This place is called Parque RV, and it's like this ecological wild forest type of campfire spot all in one. Super dope spot. We actually did like a 15-minute walk through here, and it turns out that the farm that we were on the way to actually has like an entrance through this park. So anyway, walked for like 15 minutes, and when we got to the end of the park, or like to a street opening, there was this guy that pulled up in this white car. Sergio was like, hey, hop in. And next thing you know, we're traveling through the mountainside of Medellin to this guy's house. So we pull up to this guy's house, and I mean, it's just this
beautiful little countryside home overlooking the mountains in Medellin. Like some stuff you think you would retire from, honestly. And of course, this is where the farm is, and this is exactly where the real tour began. So this guy actually has a few different types of plants like lettuce and spinach and onions, and he actually grows some of his own food. But obviously, I know the title of this video, I know what I promoted, and I know what y'all are here for. So let's get straight into it. So this guy actually ended up being a very smart weed connoisseur farmer, and he showed us the different types of marijuana he was growing, and the two at the end are actually two that he's crossbred himself and is kind of waiting to see how they'll grow. And you could tell throughout this video that he doesn't only love the smoking part of marijuana. Like, this guy loves the entire process of marijuana, from getting those seeds in the dirt to the final product of an actual plant. He even taught us about the difference between masculine and feminine plants, which is something I just didn't even really think about, because again, on my end, I just consume it. But essentially, masculine plants, which is shown right here, are just for the plant semen. So the same way that a man will impregnate a female, the masculine plant will impregnate the feminine plant, which gets that bud, and that is what we want as far as the consumers of marijuana. So the sole purpose of the male plant is to actually impregnate or give the female plant the seeds to create the bud for us to enjoy. So he did an amazing job of actually showing us and teaching us about the plant. But afterwards, we were actually able to start the process of cultivating a marijuana plant. And that began with actually putting the soil in. And you can see, even with soil, this guy is super detailed throughout his process. Alright, so that black bottle my friend has in his hand is actually like a soil desanitizer. So what he does is pours a little bit of that black liquid into that red top, and he goes through and mixes it with water, and then pours that water all over the soil. And when he does that, that desanitizes the soil and essentially makes it ready for the seeds to grow and allows them to properly cultivate. It's almost like Miracle-Gro. So after listening for a while, watching, I finally got a chance to do some stuff. And here I actually learned that in order to plant the seeds, you need to dig a hole 3 times the width of the seeds, and then plant the seeds in the middle, not towards the top, not towards the bottom, to make sure they properly grow. And then with any other plant that you would normally plant, you spray it down with some water, make sure it's all hydrated and all those good things, and sit back and hope that it grows. So this was probably like the most interesting part of the tour for me, just because, again, as a marijuana connoisseur, whenever I bought my marijuana, I would always wonder, why is there so many stems in my stuff? And it's because sometimes they're trying to be cheap, for sure. But then I think another part of it is, it's not that easy to cut, man. And I could easily see now, going through this process of cutting it and actually trying to get most of the bud off, how you can easily leave some stems in, and how you can stop caring after a while too. this tour wasn't already fire enough, these guys took us on a hike through the mountains of Medellin. And I don't even gotta tell y'all what we did, because you know what we did after an amazing marijuana tour. It was super cool seeing these views. And then as the icing on top, they had a traditional Colombian meal waiting for us. Literally, as we got back from the woods, it was just some nice, hot, delicious Colombian food. And you just can't complain, man. And then I'm sure y'all noticed that there was like a film crew the entire time. These guys are trying to get their tours out themselves and attract more clientele. So they asked your boy to say a couple words. And you know, of course, I shone some light, made them look good. And yeah, it was just an amazing experience. All right, guys, so you all have seen the tour. You saw me learn a lot about weed. You heard me learn a lot about cutting it, the process of making it, the different types, actually putting the seeds in the dirt and making sure that it's like secure so it can really grow. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and yeah, anything you got to say, let me know in the comments. Until next time, peace out.